Hey guys, welcome back to Cameron Ween number 2. So day number 2 of Cameron Ween. I hope you guys are all doing well today and I hope you guys had a good weekend wherever it is you guys did. So for today's video, why don't we start with a Halloween story? I read this one online and I decided to share it with you guys. I'm wearing my pumpkin shirt again. So yeah, let's start with a scary Halloween story. This one is called The Halloween Mask. It's about a boy who loves Halloween. Every year he will save up his money for a new Halloween costume. So, let's just begin. There was a boy named Lenny who loved Halloween. Halloween was his favorite holiday of the year. Every single year, he would save up his money to buy a costume, a mask, and decorations. So he went to the Halloween store to get the most hideous and most scary mask so his friends will be scared of it. Sorry that I'm getting close to the camera, my phone. So yeah, he got the most scariest mask that he found at the Halloween store. And it was the most scariest mask. Also, his costume came with a coat, a black coat and a black cape. So yeah, he was planning on going to a Halloween party at his friend's house. So he goes to his friend's house. He rang the doorbell and one of his friends opened the door for him. And he can hear music playing in the house. He can see his friends dressed up in their costumes. They are dressed up as skeletons, witches, vampires, ghosts, and zombies. That's what everybody was dressed up as at the Halloween party. And he was standing in the living room to see, will anybody say anything about his costume. But unfortunately, no one said a thing about his costume. He wanted everybody to be scared of his mask. But no one said a thing about his costume. So he still wandered in the living room waiting for somebody to say something about his costume, but unfortunately, nobody said a thing about his mask or costume. Until a girl tapped him on the shoulder, saying, "Hey, who are you supposed to be?" When Lenny tried to reply, he could not talk. So yeah, he tried to reply back, but it feels like his mask was too tight for him when he tried to speak. So he went into the kitchen to get a drink of Halloween punch. But when he tried to take off his mask, it would not budge for some reason. He tried to take his mask off so he can get a drink of his punch, but his mask would not budge for some reason. It's like it was way too tight. So yeah, he was getting a little worried whenever he tried to pull off his mask, but it wouldn't come off for some reason. So he grabbed the knife from the kitchen drawer and he went into the bathroom with it. He tried to cut the mask off his face, but it won't come off. But it's way too dangerous for him to do that. But he was really freaking out because his mask wouldn't come off his face. Oh yeah, do you guys want to know what this Halloween story reminds me of? It reminds me of the Goosebumps episode, The Haunted Mask. And The Haunted Mask too. That's what this story reminds me of. The Goosebumps Haunted Mask episode. in the second Haunted Mask episode. And I'm gonna watch those episodes tonight on Netflix. So yeah, this really reminds me of the Haunted Mask Goosebumps episode. And that's my favorite Goosebumps episode. But I like the second Haunted Mask episode too. But my favorite Goosebumps episode is usually Night of the Living Dummy 2 in Phantom of the Auditorium. But yeah, Lenny could not take off his mask because it looked like his mask was stuck to his skin. And people started banging on the door and they were asking him if everything was okay in there. And everybody was getting worried about him because he's been in the bathroom for 10 minutes. And he was cutting off the pieces of his mask and tossing them into the trash. And it looks like the mask became his face, just like the Haunted Mask Goosebumps episode. Oh yeah, also in the Goosebumps Haunted Mask episode, Carly Beth buys a mask from the Halloween shop. And during the episode, she can't get off her face, but at the end of the episode, Carly Beth is able to remove the mask from her face with a symbol of love. That's how I remembered that part in the Goosebumps Haunted Mask episode whenever I watched it. But I like the Haunted Mask 2 episode of Goosebumps as well. But yeah, the mask became Lenny's face. And he started screaming. He said, the mask won't come off. The mask won't come off my face. What if the mask is my face? He screamed in the bathroom. So yeah, this Halloween story really looks like the Haunted Mask Goosebumps episode. And the second Haunted Mask episode too. And I like both of those Goosebumps episodes. They're my favorites. And I'm gonna watch them tonight too, since it's October. But yeah, the kids were still banging on the door and knocking on the door too, waiting for Lenny to come out. So yeah, he tossed the pieces of the mask into the trash. And the mask still became his face. So yeah, Lenny was terrified because the mask would not come off his face. So yeah, what would you guys do if this mask became your face? What would you guys do if this became your problem with a mask? And also, a girl said he was not wearing a mask, but he actually was wearing a mask. And it became his face. So yeah, what would you guys do if this ever happened to you, if a mask won't come off your face? But I hope you guys enjoyed number 2 of Cameron Ween. If you guys enjoyed this video, then give me a big thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'm posting 12 Halloween videos this month. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video for number 3 of Cameron Ween. Bye guys, and as always, stay spooky.